Hey YouTube. Good morning. So a few people asked me, a few people requested for me to do a weight loss, a video about my weight loss journey, my weight loss surgery. So here it is. So if you guys don't know, I previously made a video about, I did make a video about my weight loss surgery, on my channel maybe a year or two ago, but it was actually deleted. So I'm going to make another one. So back in 2012, I received the gastric sleeve. The gastric sleeve, if you don't know, is when they take part of your stomach out and leaves you with almost like a shape of a banana that's left. So you have a very, very small stomach in which you cannot intake large proportions of food. So I believe I was either 21 or 22 when I got the surgery. I was at the time I was close to 400 pounds. I had high cholesterol. I was borderline diabetic. I had a lot of problems with my back, and for some strange reason, I could not lose the weight. And my problem was I didn't eat that much. That was one of my problems. Like, I would eat, but I would only eat like one meal a day, which causes you to gain weight because you're supposed to eat either small meals or maybe 3 meals a day. And I would just eat one meal a day and just be full. But I heard something. But I gained a lot of weight. And I couldn't, for some strange reason, I couldn't get it down. And then on top of that, I made a video previous to this. I wasn't getting my period, and I didn't get my period for almost 2 years in a row. I wasn't pregnant. I went for all types of tests, thyroid tests, everything. I went for all types of tests, and they couldn't tell me what was wrong. And if you go back to my PCOS video, I found out after I had my surgery that I had PCOS, which was very shocking to me because no one told me that I had it beforehand. Then I would have said, okay, well, that's probably the reason why I'm not getting my period, and that's the reason why I'm gaining all this weight. But I didn't find out I had PCOS until after I had the surgery, which, you know, I have a whole video about that if you guys want to check it out. So I received the surgery back in 2012. I had my surgery in New Jersey Medical Center. If you guys don't know, it's in Jersey City. So I went there. I had my surgery. My surgeon his name was Dr. Trivedi. I don't know. I forgot of the name of the, not the company, but I think it's called Gastric Sleeve Association, something like that. I forgot the name of it, but I can look that up for you guys if you want more details. But the doctor that I went with was Dr. Trivedi, and I'm so glad that I chose him because he gave me a choice between the gastric sleeve and the lap band. And with the lap band, you don't, there's a small thing, it's round, that goes around your stomach, and there's a part that actually doesn't literally stick out of your stomach, but there's a part that's a round part that's attached to your skin of your stomach, and that's when you, to adjust it, you have to keep going back to get it tighter or to loosen it. So with the lap band, you can lose a lot of weight with the lap band. It's your choice, it's your option, depending on how much weight you want to lose. But if you are over 300 pounds, then they're going to suggest the bypass or the gastric sleeve. So the doctor gave me a choice. So he explained to me the options of the lap band and the gastric sleeve. And he said, look, in my opinion, I think you should go with the gastric sleeve because you will lose more weight. And for your age, and my height, I'm 5'5", and for my age, I was almost close to 400 pounds. He said, you're going to need the gastric sleeve. That will help you lose the right amount of weight, and then it could give you, the gastric sleeve can help you maintain your meals better, maintain your eating habits, maintain your portions of what you want to eat, because like I said, when you get the gastric sleeve, half of your stomach gets taken out. So I got the surgery. My surgery was at 7 o'clock in the morning, and when I got the surgery, I think the surgery, I was in surgery for like 2 hours. My mom came with me, and I was basically it was very quick from what my mom told me, and everything I came out the surgery pretty well. I was pretty, it was successful doing the surgery and things of that nature. I didn't bleed that much. After the surgery, I was a bit sore. I couldn't really move. I still have the scars too. If you guys want me to show you my scars, I can show you the scars that's left on my stomach. And the scars wasn't bad at all, but I can show you guys the scar. So here's my stomach, and here's the surgery marks right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are the surgery marks. This is actually where they did the surgery, which is healing pretty good. I have stretch marks as well, but there's no shame in my game. I'm just trying to let you guys know, show you guys that. But that's another thing too. When you get the gastric sleeve, you're going to lose a lot of weight in the beginning. You're going to have extra hanging skin, and that's what you're really going to have to work on trying to tone. That's one of my flaws. I still have so much hanging skin that I really have to tone. As you can see from my stomach, I have a lot of extra skin that I need to tone. So, okay, let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So, I was at almost 400 pounds. After I had the surgery. As soon as I got home, I lost like maybe 20 pounds. I lost like maybe 20 pounds within the 2 weeks that I've had the surgery, because once you have the surgery, you have 4 weeks to recover. Within your 4 weeks, the first weeks you only can drink liquids. Only liquids, and it has to be clear liquids from my understanding. So you only can drink liquids for the first week. Then the second week, I think the second week, I think it's starting to, the second week I think is like mushy foods, mashed potatoes, anything that's mashed up, mashed potatoes, stuff like that. I think eggs too you can eat at the second week, if I'm not mistaken. So that was that. Then the third week you go to a little bit more solid foods, but you only can eat a little bit at a time. I'm going to tell you, when I got my surgery, it was so hard for me to eat. And I got so sick and tired of the broth, apple juice. I was so tired of drinking. Everything was liquid. It seemed like I was getting hungrier per week, because it seemed like I couldn't, it was like nothing would really go down. And I didn't want to mess up my surgery by saying, well, you know, okay, well, let me eat something that's a little bit, that's not as mushy or liquidy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to risk the fact of me going and saying, okay, you know, I'm going to eat this because I'm hungry. And you couldn't do that within the 4 weeks of recovery. You had to go by. It was very frustrating, very frustrating, because you get sick and tired of broth, you get sick and tired of juice and liquids, you get sick and tired of eating mushy. How many mushy stuffs can you eat? You know what I mean? So that's basically the 4 weeks. I don't know, I can't remember all the details, but I do know that there's 4 weeks you have to recover. And then the first week is all liquids. The second week, I think, is mushy foods and all that stuff. Then they also let me know that noodles, rice, bread, any of those natures, if you eat those breads, and these are the things that they were telling me, if you eat those type of foods, those type of like the noodles and the bread and stuff like that, it will, when you eat it, it will inflate. If you get what I'm saying. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but if you know how when you eat noodles and you eat bread and you get full so quick, well, with the gastric sleeve, they kind of tell you to stay away from that. This is what my doctor told me. I don't know what any other doctors told people who had the surgery, but the doctor told me to stay away from bread, noodles, rice, and all that stuff, because it will swell up in your stomach, and then it'll make you full. Like, so for instance, if I eat spaghetti and I have a small portion, I won't even eat that. I won't be able to eat that small portion. I probably could eat maybe half of that small portion, and I mean small. In the beginning, you'll get full really quick, and the portion has to be like as small as this cup. small as that cup. You know, that's how small it had to been in the beginning when you start eating, because you're not going to want to eat anymore. You're going to get full like that. And you know, that's the thing with the gastric sleeve. I mean, overall, my experience has been great. The only thing that I got scared about was in the beginning when I lost so much weight so fast. I was like, is this normal? Because I lost so much weight. It was like nonstop. I mean, I was at 400 pounds. Then I got down to 205. I mean, and now I'm at 183. And this is 2015, mind you. Happy New Year, by the way. This is 2015, mind you, and I'm down to 183. And I don't have, if you follow me on my Facebook or my Instagram is Miss Black Diamond 21. You'll see the before pictures of how big I was. And on my Facebook, too, if you guys like to find me, I can also give you guys my Facebook page so you guys can see my pictures, how big I was previously. I was pretty big. And then you can see the difference between then and now after I had the surgery and how much weight that I've lost. I mean, it was crazy. That's the only thing that scared me. They did give me a lot of vitamins to take with the surgery. You do have to take a lot of multivitamins. A lot of multivitamins. I forgot the other vitamins that I had to take, but they definitely gave me vitamins that I have to take, because when you lose half your stomach, you got to build up your you get really, really weak, you know, especially when you lose a lot of weight, especially you're not eating, your body's not used to how much food you're obtaining, so they want to give you vitamins to make sure that you have a lot of energy and you can build up those vitamins and those nutritions that you need in your body over time. So they did give me vitamins. They did give me a lot of paperwork, a lot of pamphlets of what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, the things that could happen while I'm in recovery. You can get infections and things of that nature, but thank God I have not had any of those issues. It's been a great journey for me. They did say that once you have the surgery, you have to wait 18 months to get pregnant. So that didn't happen as planned for me. Now, remember I said previously, I didn't get my period for 2 years, okay? And I was overweight, okay? And I wasn't pregnant. Soon as I had the surgery, okay, I had the surgery for a year. I got pregnant with my son. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, I got pregnant with my son in 2013. I got pregnant with my son. Yeah, I got pregnant with my son at the end of 2012. Yeah, I got pregnant with my son in 2012 because I had him in April of 2013. So, yeah, it was I got pregnant with him like towards the end of 2012. Maybe around September. Well, I found out I was pregnant before my birthday, which was September 20th of 2012. So, yeah. It wasn't even a full year yet, I don't think, that I got pregnant with my son. Yeah, so that really worried me. Because I was like, oh my God, I just had the surgery and now I'm pregnant. Is the baby going to be okay? How am I, I just got the surgery and I lost so much weight. And then I'm like, how am I going to be able to give the baby nutrition if my stomach is so small? But I went to my gynecologist and I explained that to him. He said it has nothing to do with it. He was like, as long as you eat right and give the baby a lot of nutrition, and eat right, the vegetables, strawberries, all that stuff, take the prenatal vitamins, the baby should be fine. And thank God, he came out just healthy. 5 pounds and 10 ounces. Just a healthy baby. I also have pictures of him on my Instagram and my Facebook if you'd like to see him as well. So within that time frame, I had the surgery, then I got pregnant. Then after that, maybe a year later after that, or a few months after that, I found out from my doctor that I had PCOS, and I didn't even know. Like, how the hell no one tells you that you have PCOS? Your gynecologist didn't tell you, your health doctor didn't tell you. You did all this tests on me, but you didn't even tell me that I had PCOS. I'm so freaking confused. So I switched doctors anyway. But I have a video on that too. You know, letting you guys know how that shit went down. Excuse my language, but that really pissed me off, because if I knew I had PCOS, see, I would have been, my family and I were worried because we couldn't find the reason why I was gaining so much weight. And couldn't drop it. And my health was getting really, really bad. Like, one of my doctors told me that I wasn't going to be able to reach 25. I'm 25 now. You know, so I had to make that step. And then with the insurance procedure, my insurance, excuse me, pay for everything. Yeah, excuse me. My insurance paid for everything. Basically, the procedure was with the insurance, they wanted you to see a nutritionist. They wanted you to see a psychiatrist to make sure mentally you're ready for this change. They wanted me to do a lot of blood work between that time. They didn't ask me to lose any weight, which I've seen other videos where their doctors had told them that, look, we need you to lose this amount of weight in order for you to get the surgery. And they didn't ask me to do that, but I did go see a nutritionist, a psychiatrist. I do a lot of blood work beforehand, make sure that everything was okay for the surgery. And all that had to be submitted to my insurance. It took about maybe a month or two. They called me and said, okay, she's approved. Go ahead with the surgery. And then I got my surgery date for 3 months down the line. So that's how that happened, which the procedure for me was pretty fast. And I think the reason why was because of my age and how much I weighed. And I think also I had to get doctor's referrals too. And I think maybe, this is my opinion, I think that's maybe the reason why the procedure went kind of fast for me, because of my age and how big I was and my health risks that I had going on. So that's how fast that went. So that's the insurance procedure. I really didn't have a problem with the insurance either. The surgery went great. I have no regrets. The only thing is just, when you first get the surgery, you're going to lose a lot of weight. You're going to lose a lot of weight. And especially if you continue to go to the gym and you continue to exercise, you continue to tone, you're going to lose even more weight because you're going to have extra hanging skin. So let me show you my body now. Now, I don't go to the gym. I work in New York. I walk a lot. I walk up and down the stairs, and I walk and I walk and I walk. I love eating my salads. Sometimes I eat burgers and fried foods too, but sometimes, my body's kind of like taking it like, okay, what, Trina? I don't feel like eating this stuff no more. So sometimes I go and I eat some salads and drink smoothies. And one thing that I have to get back on is drinking my water. I really fell off drinking water. I'm just constantly drinking soda, and I know that's bad. Oh, don't kill me, y'all. I know. That's so bad. I got to go back to drinking my water, and I love my water with lemon, so I'm going back to that, but I don't go to the gym. I went to the gym after I had my surgery. Of course, I went to the gym. I kept the weight off. It kept coming off, but then I stopped going to the gym after I had my son, because after I had my son, it was like I didn't have time to do anything. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be 2 this year, and it's like I didn't really have, I didn't have time to go to the gym. And then thankfully I work in New York, and my job is kind of far from the PATH station, so then I could just walk. You know what I mean? Walk and walk and walk, especially in the summertime, in the spring, when it's nice out, I can just get that walk in. You know what I mean? It might not be a lot, but I'll go back to the gym. I definitely have to tone. I definitely have to tone. Definitely have to tone. So let me give you, show you my body. Okay. See my belly? Okay. This is my belly. Let me see you guys. Can you guys see me? Let me bring you guys back. Okay. So, this is me, okay? All right, this is me. Rolls and all. Let me go all the way back so you guys can see me. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Let me turn you guys around so you guys can get a full body picture of me. Sorry for the light. And I don't edit videos neither, so. Okay. So, this is me. I'm not sucking anything in. This is my butt. That ain't going nowhere. So, I do have to firm, as you can see right here. This is the gut that I'm talking and that I'm referenced to. Bring you guys closer. So yeah, this is the gut that I need to get rid of. All this. I have to tone all that. Yeah, so turn you guys back around. Sorry, that's the view outside the window of my job. So yeah, that's how I'm looking. I have to tone a lot, guys. So be wary of that. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. And you're gonna have a lot of extra skin. So when you do tone, you're going to actually when you tone, you're gonna lose actually more weight. So yeah, I got my butt and I got thighs still, thank God for that. But and my boobs they seem to be big on TV. They seem to be big on camera, but they're not. They're really small. Like, yeah, they're small. So, yeah, guys. So, I really hope I answered everyone's questions. If not, please leave your comments below. I know this is probably all over the place. I'm not a guru of making YouTube videos. Just being honest and upfront with what I know. And remember, I don't know a lot of information. I don't remember a lot of information because this happened a few years ago when I had the surgery. So, but I showed you the marks. If you guys want to see my son, he's on my Facebook, Instagram. If you guys want to see that, I'll leave my information below. If you have any questions or any concerns, please let me know. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. And this wig, again, is the GLS. What is this wig? GLS? What is this wig? I forgot. It's the GLS 91. I forgot the name of this wig, but I did a video on it. This is the same wig. Going strong, y'all. Going strong, people. Yep, I still look tired. I need to get more sleep. But anyway, guys, love you. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, let me know. I'm sorry that this video is all over the place again, but yeah. So let me know, guys. Okay, bye.